you've been a fan. I've been a fan of Aaliyah.
Aaliyah, that's my girl.
Grew up to her, loved her. She was like one of my best.
Taught me how to try again.
Dust yourself off.
And try again.
And you found out that baby voices and songs are kind of cool. And she really, her song in that Dr. Doolittle movie,
Yeah.
you know, that was the main thing I liked about the whole movie. It was like, play the song.
Yeah.
And back then, I couldn't afford to get any records and stuff, so I'm like, watch the movie just to hear the song. So, you know, especially every time the video came on. So, any video with Aaliyah, any music video, I love, love, love. Now it's hard, you know, after she passed, I remember where I was at. You remember where you were?
I was.
So, it was only two celebrities that I cried. You know, honestly, I cried. Like, I knew them. And that was Aaliyah and Michael Jackson. Now, this movie that we have from Lifetime with executive production by Wendy Williams, was I remember through the months that they talked about it that the family was not accepting of this movie because they didn't want anything to do with it. Her closest friends like Timbaland and Missy, you know, didn't want to talk about it, didn't want to be a part of it. From what I last heard was that they're going to do a movie about Aaliyah on their own, but from their perspective, she's worth more than just a lifetime movie. She should be with the greats in their biopics that belongs in a big screen
theater, like
Ray,
Saturday Night TV.
Yeah, like the great biopics like Ray and What's Love Got to Do with It. Just recently, the James Brown movie. Movies like that, she should be a part of that.
Yeah, that whole genre.
You know, great things like that.
Ali,
you know, a movie that's deserving of like a 3-hour movie, because it's only so much you could put in like a 2-hour form. And
on Lifetime.
On Lifetime. Now, talk about this movie. Now, you came in like the second half of the movie. Really didn't miss much. It was just chronicling her beginnings when she was little to like the time she met R. Kelly. So you came right in when R. Kelly was just getting told by her parents, like, to leave my daughter alone, you know, get your marriage annulled and all that stuff. Now, the casting for this movie was horrible. Like, the girl who played Aaliyah, she's sexy. I love her.
In her own right. She is beautiful.
Did she capture Aaliyah at certain moments?
Certain moments she did.
She looked exactly like Aaliyah, like the clothes. I will say that some of the clothes that they had for her as Aaliyah was on point. She looked great, and she had the hair. It worked for me. Like, honestly worked for me. It's like, I believe that was her. Her acting was just it was there. Now, I don't think that she had to be like, you know, a big time actor to play this type of role, but you know, I thought she did pretty well.
Yeah.
But I would say more should be the people around her. The cast around this girl playing Aaliyah should have been way, way more better.
Missy Elliott.
The girl who played Missy Elliott.
No offense to Missy Elliott.
I love me some Missy Elliott.
Back in the day, she was chunky.
She was chunky.
Timbaland
was chunky.
Timbaland was chunky.
He was damn near, no, he was fat.
I don't know who that was.
I love Timbaland. I love Magoo. I love Missy. I love Playa. I love Junior. All that whole group. That whole family.
They was thick.
They wasn't like.
They was healthy.
Yeah. From the South. They wasn't, you know, trying to look like they trying to be on GQ and stuff. Yeah. They were producers and writers. So you have the guy playing Timbaland. Okay, but I think he could have did better. Maybe he had like Omar Gooding or something who's like a healthier size to play him. Maybe I don't know.
Somebody closer, like, okay, that's supposed to be him.
So when you see right off the bat, that's Timbaland. But
she walked in, Missy and Tim were there. I was like, who are these two people? Is that supposed to be Timbaland and Missy?
When
can't be them.
When I saw the Missy. I love Missy Elliott. She's one of the best rappers and entertainers out today, period. You know, she don't get enough credit as it is. But you gonna cast some chick who's not even the size to play a Missy at that time in her life? Like, maybe when she got smaller, you know.
Maybe now Missy.
Maybe, but
not.
Sheesh.
Not late 90s.
They didn't even have the hair. Because if you're talking about back then, you gotta think Missy hair was like the curl, the short curly joint. Yeah. That shit. Like, you didn't even have that. You had her looking like present day somewhere. It was weird. Like, the times was off to me in this movie. Like, and some of the parts I'm watching, like, that didn't. Wait, hold up. Like, I love Aaliyah to death to this day. I look at Aaliyah as the embodiment of what's sexy, what a woman should be sexy. Like, you know, the
subtle type.
The subtle. It wasn't
not in your face.
Right. She didn't bring it all out. Like, look at my titties. Look at all this. Like, she was subtle. She had the baggy outfits.
Yeah.
And still pulled off being cute and sexy. Nobody really could do that. Like, nobody. I just, and for real, she was the only chick that would sag her pants.
Yeah.
She sagged her pants. I mean, nobody did that.
With
like
Tommy's.
Yeah, Tommy Hilfiger. She was one of the reasons why I like Tommy Hilfiger. That's my first pair of jeans that I bought myself with my own money was Tommy Hilfigers. That was my thing, because, you know, she put me onto that. Like, I looked at that like, oh, that's the good stuff to wear. Yeah, you know, but the other actors, you know, aside from the Missy Elliott choosing, we had the person playing Dame Dash. I don't know his name, but he had the mannerisms when he got pissed off, right? I look at that. But even he was a little too muscular to me, because Dame Dash wasn't a built guy. He was a model. No, he was like an average size guy. They should have just, you know, there's a lot of average size, light skinned guys you could have put out there. Like, you got this guy who looked like he was going to be doing some type of modeling tomorrow. Like, I don't know, but I don't look at it as the actor's fault for this movie, because it's a job. Yeah. You know, they're trying to get themselves out there, exposure.
They're out there now, but
yeah, you know, all the memes. Sheesh. But Lifetime. The thing about Lifetime is that I'm so used to Lifetime being a channel for women, and everything you see is about the woman getting stabbed, or she's running from someone, or
chained up in a basement.
Yeah, like, you can literally watch a full day's worth and get that. Like, something about the woman being hurt or all that stuff. It goes on and on, but they just don't know how to do a good biopic at all. Like, I would have wished that VH1 did it, because the people who did the Crazy Sexy Cool TLC TV movie, they did great. And plus, they had the backing of the group, you know, telling the stuff. But music-wise, even though the TLC movie couldn't use couldn't use their music because the copyright and stuff, they still had music that was similar to their own stuff. This movie didn't even use that. Like, I understand they couldn't use some of the music, but you couldn't try to do like original recordings that sound a little bit like her music, just to, you know, try something. Like, it was just so bad to me. Like, the song, I don't know what she looked like. She had the try again look. Yeah. You know, she had the outfit on. I don't know what, you know, with the tank top and the baggy leather pants. She looked good. The girl who played her looked good. But then the music come on, you hear the music, and it's the wrong song.
Yeah, it didn't fit.
It was the wrong song. Like, I understand you gotta use music that you could, you know, that you could afford to get. But whoever did the music stuff picked the wrong song for her, especially with the outfits. Like, if you put that outfit on somebody, and then you have them singing that type of song, and then they're dancing, and it doesn't even match. Yeah. Like, you could literally take that part of the video and dub over Aaliyah's real song, and it would probably fit way more perfectly.
Yeah.
But they didn't have that, and that sucked. And the song that they had at the end, with her doing the ballad, was one. I can't even think of the name of the song. The one I gave my heart to. I think that's the name of it. But they actually, I guess, had the rights. I don't know if that was a remake before, but they did that song at the end at the awards or whatever they was portraying. But I'm thinking at this time frame, this song would not be what you'd be singing right now. Yeah. This is the second album song. Why are you singing this one? And then, right the next day, they're talking about doing Rock the Boat. So I'm like, the time frame, the timeline is a little off to me. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's just a little off to me. And then you had the scene where, the last scene, because I was wondering how you're going to do the big ending where we all know what happened at the end.
Oh my goodness.
And it was really one of those, it was lazy to me.
Yeah,
it was really lazy. Like, she had the scene where she's talking to Dame Dash. That was it. She had the scene, she talked to Dame Dash. And, see you when you come back. I'll be with you and I love you and all that stuff. That's fine.
She drives away?
And drives away. Drives away.
On August 25th.
Yeah, and then they just pan up to the sky, to the heavens, or whatever they try to portray. And then you get the writing. That was the laziest shit I ever saw in my life. Like, I would have loved it if they had maybe just went to like showed her doing the performance or whatnot, or having like a better conversation with somebody else, or I don't know, like the scene where like she did that year when the year that she passed, that month, that weekend, I remember that she did a diary for MTV. If you don't know what that is, you should look it up. And at the end of it, she talked about if she passes or what she hopes to leave behind if she ever go, not on this earth anymore. And it's sad because it was bittersweet because she's like, oh, that's cool, whatever. But when she passed away, it was like even more hurtful when you watched it. That was the best send off than what we got in that. It was like I would have liked it if you did something similar to that, or somewhat like I don't know. It was just bad.
It was missing. It was.
I mean, I don't blame the actors. Yeah, I wanted more. I wanted you to explain more, but it seemed like this movie. Well, of course, it was by Wendy Williams. She's co-producing. It was more about showing her love life and that stuff. I know it was a lot more to her story than just talking about her time with R. Kelly, her time with, Dame Dash and stuff. There's more meat to this story. There's a lot more. And for the people that think about the R. Kelly thing and his whole connection with Aaliyah, okay, yeah, he did marry her. But he gets a lot of flack, I feel, because, yeah, we know his story.
Oh, he is a pedophile, so.
But you know what? Elvis Presley was too then. Because he married his wife, and she was 14, and he was 28.
Yes.
What the hell? But yet we praise the hell out of Elvis Presley. But you know what? Y'all talking about he was a pedophile, but you know what? When his songs come on, Half on a Baby, y'all start stepping in the lane of love. Now, remember, if you remember, he was on the BET Awards, and he did that whole rendition of all his songs. And not one of those people that was dancing to his stuff like, oh shit, he's still a pedophile though. Oh shit, still a pedophile. I shouldn't be dancing. I don't like this dude, but it's my song. Nobody said none of that. You dance, you laugh, you have fun because he's an entertainer.
And the man can sing.
He can sing. He's talented. I just looked at maybe it was the right girl for him, but the wrong time, wrong age.
Age ain't nothing but a number.
Yeah, but I will give him credit because if it wasn't for him, she would never had the sound that she, the sound to look, because he brought that out. And, we had that first stage, then Timbaland and Missy brought out that second stage of her life, for her next sound. And still to this day, nobody can, top her. You had your Sierras and all that stuff. You try to have all these different people to be like that, or you look like that, emulate her, or she looks or sound like, but it's just never going to be another Aaliyah. Aaliyah. this movie could have been a lot, 100% better.
If they had at least
a budget,
somebody backing them.
Yes. Matter of fact, that's the thing. If there was somebody backing them that was around, that's part of that group that was around her, maybe it would have been a lot more easy to take down and to digest it, because it's like, okay.
Because we went in knowing nobody liked this movie.
Yeah, you didn't
Nobody was behind it.
You got no support from the family. No support from her friends that was around it.
They ain't even watch it.
You got on Twitter that Missy and Timbaland both said they're not watching it. So it's like, I can't take what you say in this movie as the clear, words or similar, because we can't really you can't really say exactly what the person said without that permission. But some of the conversations that was taken, I guess that was just some writer just like, this is what I think they would have said. Maybe that's what that was to me, I feel.
Yeah.
And the R. Kelly guy playing R. Kelly, that wasn't a great choice either. He wasn't a great choice. He's a good actor in his own right, because I've seen him in many different projects. But I know about behind the scenes stuff and makeup and stuff. Every time I'm watching the scene, I'm watching his hairline, because I know they got a bald cap on him. So maybe he just didn't want to cut his hair. I don't know how his hair is, but I can see the line. I see what they try to do to makeup to try to see, and maybe put a hat over his head so you won't look at it. But I knew the whole time that was a bald cap. It was bad. It was like a bald cap that was been on, like, they could have done on Saturday Night Live or something. It was that bad of a bald cap. It was horrible. Makeup was not that great on that guy. But beyond that, movie wasn't great. Wasn't that great? The actors, I will say, they tried. The girl playing Aaliyah, she tried. I give her respect because she tried to do something, and it wasn't. She's not a bad actor. I've seen her in a couple other things. She's an actor. There's only so much she could do with the role, with what she's given. And I mean, she looked good. She had me fooled a couple times with the scene. So, that's all I can say about this movie. Yeah, I don't know. You want to say anything?
No.
You know what? Lifetime, you didn't do great with this. You sucked at the Saved by the Bell movie. I saw that. Did not like it. And next we're going to have Whitney Houston movie coming. Woo. So we got to get ready, because all the memes and the people going to talk about this movie Instagram, all on the internet. Twitter. Oh, it's going to be crazy. Crazy. I just want to see where they're going to handle. Who's going to play... I know who's going to play Whitney, and she's American Idol. She's good. But I want to know who's going to be playing Bobby. And I want to go, and I wonder how
real it's going to be.
Yeah. You going to put the crack in it? Or y'all going to talk about the crack? That's what I want to know. If y'all going to spend some time about the crack, if y'all spent like a whole damn hour about R. Kelly and Aaliyah in this movie, y'all got to put like a whole 2 hours about that crack. Y'all got to. You just got to give us the crack. Just show us what happened. I want to know. Shit. But, yeah. So that's just the review on the Aaliyah pick. And just want to say thank you guys for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and talk to you guys later.
Everything is worth it. The hard work, the times when you're tired, the times when you're a bit sad. In the end, it's all worth it, because it really makes me happy. And I wouldn't trade it for anything else in the world.
I love you.
I've got good friends, I've got beautiful family, and I've got a career. I am truly blessed, and I thank God for his blessings every single chance I get. It's been fun. Gotta go.
I'm gonna go.
It's over now. Shut it down.